This is the outfit today. Super comfy and cozy. So I am making some chili tonight. It is my first time actually making it. So we're gonna see how that goes. And then I went with the honey version of the Jiffy cornbread, which you cannot like go wrong with this brand. So I'm super excited to see how this turns out.
Hello everybody! Welcome back to my couch. My favorite spot to film. Well, I hope everybody's week has been great and I'm super excited to be back with you guys. Last week I did not film because Life is Beautiful was in town and literally the whole city was there. I think I even saw some people from like California come up for that. But needless to say, I have not chatted with you guys in a minute about my personal life. I've been giving like little spiels here and there, but I just thought today would be a nice chill day to just chat with you guys. The idea was to record while I was making chili, but I was like a little bit stressed out, even though chili seems to be like the easiest thing to make. It was my first time making it. So we're back here on this bad boy today. So all right, well you guys, it is almost 1 month into school and I couldn't be happier with my decision. I posted a while ago why I was leaving nursing school and that video actually like blew up. There's a lot of people dealing with the same issues I was dealing with. Just an internal battle of like, should I continue or should I try my passion out that's not this, even though I've been like saying I wanted to do nursing. So for those of you that have been asking, I do not regret my decision of nursing. Even in the video I mentioned that I had left nursing for a year and then went back to try it again and it still was not the right fit for me. So I don't regret leaving nursing. I don't regret staying in it for as long as I did. Obviously it's not ideal financially to be doing that and just wasting those years and all that time, but I am 24, going to be 25, so I'm still very young. It was a hard time coming to that decision, but it was the best decision for me. Yeah, so I am so in love with medical esthetician school and I don't regret leaving nursing at all. It was very helpful to me and maybe even in the future I might return to it so I can do injections, but for now I think just like med spa and like just being an independent worker is what is gonna work for me and what I've been really wanting for myself in the future. Esthetician school has been so much fun. It's only been a month like I mentioned, but we have literally learned so many things. There is a lot of trust given to us, but there are a lot of girls to practice on at the school before we actually get to clients. I believe I'm at like 105 hours, and at 150 hours we get to open up to clients for what we've already certified on. So in the first like 3 weeks of school already, we've learned 2 different facials. We have a bunch of other facials that we can do, but it just is based on what the client needs for their skin, so we'll just alter the products with that. And yeah, we've learned the signature facial, and then we also learned the reconditioning and firming facial. We've learned waxing the entire body from head to toe. We did eyebrow tinting and we did lash lifts and lash tints. And next week we're going to be learning a back facial and LED facial. And then we're going to be learning microdermabrasion, which I'm super excited about. Honestly, like this first overall general esthetician cosmetology information is cool and good to know. Like you can do it on yourself and family members and things like that. But what I personally want to do is I want to go into more of the med spa area. I want to do laser hair removal, laser tattoo removal. I want to do microblading. I am taking an add-on course. It's not included in our program, but we work with a really great company to learn how to do that. So I'm going to be doing that at the end of January. And then I want to learn how to do tattoo camouflaging, which if you guys haven't heard about that, it's pretty new on the market. So yeah. And obviously I do want to do some correcting like facials, but I want to do more of like I want to do more of a corrective facial, not like really a relaxing facial. I want to do one with like more results faster. I want to learn how to do the IPL. I want to learn how to do the Venus. Like I can get rid of your guys' spider veins. Like there's so many things that I'm going to be learning. So our next term, our core 2, is going to be laser, which I am super excited about. And honestly, it's not as much like, it's not as fast paced as the core that we're going on right now, just because it's so like narrowed down. And then core 3, which is my last 2 months of school, is going to be chemical peels. So yeah. If you're just like a regular esthetician or cosmetologist, like you just do like surface level facials where it's like relaxing and can get rid of some dead skin and things like that. If you come back over and over again, like it'll be corrective, but like chem peels are more under your skin and you know, it's peeling off your skin, bringing new skin. You're going to be like bleeding and peeling and all of those things. So it's like super corrective like immediately, and like over time it's like even a faster corrective than like I'd say like some of the basic facials. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna be learning these next these next 5.5 months, because it's already almost been a month. Yeah, so I'm in the program for 6.5 months. I chose a fast-paced program, but it's not like I can handle it, which is good. Like I felt like I could handle it, which is why I chose that to begin with. And then we got thrown into it and it was just kind of like, wow, like we have like 4 10-page assignments due each week. So pretty much what's new with school. I did recently get my eyebrows microbladed, and they're kind of like shedding or flaking off right now. It's basically like a tattoo on your eyebrows. So they're gonna like flake off like the scabs, and then it's gonna look like I have no color, and then the color's just gonna come back like in a couple of days, and then I go for a 6-week checkup, and so she can make it darker if I want, if I don't want, etc. But yeah, and then after that they should last me like up to 3 years before I need another touch-up, which is awesome. I never really thought like I needed my eyebrows microbladed. I never really wanted to get them microbladed, but the opportunity presented itself to me for free, and I was like, sign me up. So yeah, I basically like I would just like fill in like with like the corners. Basically the front is pretty much dark on its own already because I have so much hair there, but the hair is scarce down like the tail end, I guess. So yeah, I really love this top. Okay, so moving on. This is my baby Ralph. I showed you guys him last video, but he's getting so big. My baby. You're getting so big. Louie just got his birthday haircut. Whee! And okay, so yeah, his birthday is October 8th, and we usually always celebrate his birthday, but you know, money's a little tight because I'm not working that much. Like I'm hardly working during school, and I chose for that because I wanted to focus on my fast-paced program, and I don't know, I just wanted to give it like my all. And during nursing school I was working like 1 or 2 jobs all the time, just to try and pay it off, or you know, buy textbooks and stuff like that. Like I decided, since I was supposed to start school in March, and then it got pushed back to September, I decided to just save up so that way I didn't have to work that much during school. and whatever I did work during school would just go towards like gas or like food. Nothing major. So his birthday is October 8th, and normally we do like this big birthday party, but my parents are gonna be out of the country. They're actually going to Greece. He doesn't really have that many dog friends. The money's a little tight right now, and that's okay. Like, I'm fine. Like, 1 year of like holidays being like money a little bit tight is fine for me. I always usually go all out. This year we're not really doing much for his birthday. We're just gonna do like cake, I'm sure, and like give him a really fun day. Maybe go to the dog park and give him some like his favorite foods type deal. So that's gonna be his birthday. This angle might be a little bit different because the camera overheated. So our baby Ralph has been sick for like the past 3 weeks. Like, I've literally had him for maybe 4 days, and then he got a kennel cough after that, and it's been like 3 weeks. Got some blood work for him to check up on his upper respiratory bacteria and viruses. And of course my baby has the one strain that is resistant to like 99% of all the antibiotics. So there is one antibiotic that works for him. So we've been doing that for him for like the past, I want to say like the past 5 days. So we're gonna see. The vet said that it could turn into pneumonia, and now that the weather's changing outside, it was like really scaring me. His cough has been going away, but yesterday he had a pretty bad cough, which he hasn't done in the past couple of days. It's really gone down to just a couple of coughs a day, but this was really bad last night and this morning. So I don't know. I hope the medicine is working for him. Woo! Sorry guys, talking so much, my mouth is getting dry. I feel like that's what all the teachers always say. He's just been in high spirits still, so energetic, eating like crazy, drinking water like crazy, and all that stuff, which is really good. It's just the coughing that's been an issue, and like the apartment's been so hot in here, just so that why it's like helping him with his chest. And we've had the humidifier on like almost every night, so then it's like even more hot in the bedroom, and like we're just really trying to do like everything for him to help him out. So that's the story about my little baby Ralph. So his name, funny story, I really liked H names for him. Like, I thought I would name him Henry, or I don't know why like these names come to my head for my dogs, but I liked Henry, I liked Harry, I liked Harvey, I think there was one more that I liked. We liked Noodles, but because Louis had like a human name, or like, let's name him a human name too. We were just about to go pick him up from the pet store, and then Zach was hungry, and right next door was Teriyaki Madness. I come in like after him because he had already ordered, because I went to go talk to like the pet store owner, like just paying for it, and then told him I'd be right back to pick him up because we were just gonna eat really quick. And I was like, oh, like I really like H names, and he whispered to me, he was like, what about Ralph? And I was like, Ralph? And he's like, shh. And I was like, what? And he was like, that's the worker's name. And I was like, I don't know Ralph. And he's like, yeah, like Ralph Lauren. And I was like, oh my god, Ralph Lauren and Louis Vuitton. I was like, that is so cute now that you say it like that. And I was like, okay, I kind of like the name Ralph. Like, it's kind of like a goofy name, and like I feel like he's like a little goofball. And then I named Louis Vuitton. I named him Lou. That's his name written on papers, is Lou, because I just felt like he had like an old man vibe to him. Like, I thought he looked like it. I thought Lou would fit him as an old man and like as a puppy. Like, I don't know why. That's why our kids have human names. So Zach chose Ralph's name actually. Honestly, Zach wasn't too happy about getting another dog. I'd been talking about wanting to get another dog for a long time, and I did not want to get it before I started school. I was like, maybe after school, maybe if I'm still feeling like that after school, like I'll get a dog. And then I was just like, Louis needs a friend. I'm gonna be gone all day, you're gonna be gone all day at work, and I just didn't want Louis to be sitting on the couch the entire like 8 hours until I got home if he didn't go to his grandparents' house, because normally I take him to my parents' house when I'm at work, but they were just recovering from COVID, like literally like while I was still in school they were still positive, so I wasn't going to take him there, so he was going to be here for 8 hours a day. And so I was like, I have to get a dog, like I have to get a dog for Louis so we can play with him and like not be so lonely, you know what I mean? So Zach was kind of just like, all right, like if you want to, go ahead, but it's probably not like the soundest decision. Something in me was just like, it just like switched like a switch, and I got Zach's permission and I was just like, okay, well I'm gonna do it then. I don't know why, but I thought Louis would be so excited to have a brother, have somebody in the same vicinity as him than me and Zach, because he's grown up with a couple of other dogs in his lifetime. He's only about to be 4, so he has been surrounded by dogs like almost all his life. He's never been an only child. He was not excited about Ralph, and it made me so sad, and it made Zach more sad than I was sad. Yeah, he was just like very depressed. Like the attention was taken off him no matter how much me and Zach tried giving him extra love. Obviously I have to like give the puppy more attention because he's a puppy. Like I need to make sure he doesn't go potty in the house. I need to make sure, you know, he's having somebody to play with. The house is puppy proof, and like I've got to make sure Louis aren't gonna attack him and all these things. You know, he's a puppy, needs some love. He's sad. He's just been taken from his mom, thrown into a random pet store, and then taken home to some strangers. But yeah, Louis was not too happy about that. And thankfully, it only took like 3 days for Louis to adjust, and they started playing together, and it was like the day before I started school that they started playing together, and I was like, oh thank goodness, like I can trust them to be by themselves, like they're gonna enjoy each other's time together. So yeah, he's gotten along pretty well. He's being a pretty good big brother. He's only tried to like attack Ralph like a handful of times, but that was only like in situations where it was like territorial, and everything other than that's been fine. They've finally gone to my parents' house, which my parents were like, how could you get a puppy when we can't even see him yet, because you know they were positive with COVID, and I was like, I'm sorry, but you know Louis couldn't go to your house and I didn't want him to be alone. So they've been getting along pretty well. They're like the lights of our lives. Like Louis is just like this lazy old man, even though he's only 4. And then Ralph is just like so playful all the time, and I love when Louis plays with him because, like I said, Louis doesn't really have that many like dog friends. Louis just always kind of been in like an old man mindset, and now we brought it. Oh, sorry. And now we brought in the puppy, and it's just like things are changing a little bit, and I'm just happy to see Louis like playing and have it. So that was the backstory to our little boy Ralph. So the weather in Vegas is finally cooling down, which I'm super excited about, and the reason why I'm making chili. I feel like it's still pretty hot. Like it's in the high 80s right now, which is cool for Vegas. The other day I was just like so exhausted from school. I was just like, I just want to go watch some like childhood Halloween movies and cuddle up on the couch and just relax. So I did. Shout out to Disney Plus for having all of the childhood Halloween movies on there. Oh my god, I'm so excited. I watched Twitches. I watched, what else did I watch? Halloween Town, Hocus Pocus, and then there's like so many other ones on there that I was just like, I like knocked out after that. I'm just super excited for the weather to finally cool down, and this past weekend was Zach's birthday. We had so much fun. We never really get days off. Other news, our lease is up at the end of October, and we were planning on renting a house or even a condo just so the kids can have a backyard. But unfortunately, the market is like super high priced for us right now, and we just thought it would be kind of like a waste of our money to get into something right now. There was one place that we wanted, but it had already been rented out to somebody by the time we notified like our realtor. So it was kind of just like, all right, let's just renew the lease for another 9 months, because that's like the only option that we have right now. A couple months back we were looking at some places, and there was a lot of good places that we liked, but you know, fast forward a couple months later and the market is just like skyrocketing even for renting. So the areas were not great, and we were just like, we live in like a safe area right now, so why would we, you know, move over there type deal. The baby really loves my parents' backyard, so I just try and take him over there when I can. And then for now, we have a patio, and I just have like a fake grass area that he goes to the bathroom in, because he's not fully vaccinated yet, because he's only 4 months, and because of his cough, it hasn't allowed him to get any vaccinations, so he can't go out in the apartment areas yet, which I cannot wait for him to do that. It's gonna be super fun, super exciting, since I don't want him locked up in here the whole time, you know. But yeah, that's why I just take him to my parents' house, and he has fun there. My parents love him. We got fur grandchildren over here in Nevada. The only other grandchildren in our family is in Texas. So yeah, my parents literally think of them as like their grandchildren, and I think of my parents as their grandparents. They get spoiled and loved and all that stuff. My parents like get so happy when they come over. It's so cute, and they call to talk to them. But yeah, other than that, I guess that's pretty much what's been going on with my life. Like, I can't really think of anything else. I have not decorated yet for fall. I just think I've just been so busy with the puppy and school that like I haven't decorated yet. So it's a little bit different for me this year, but that's okay. Anyways, that's pretty much it, and I hope everybody has a really great week. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.